morning all of you. I am your chemistry teacher Ayushi Sharma. So welcome to the class of chemistry one more time. But do like my videos and subscribe my channel. Don't forget about it.
If we talk about all the houses, as we know that they all are made up of bricks. In the same way, when we talk about all the forms of matter or elements, they all are made up of smallest unit known as atoms. Thus, we can say that atoms are the building blocks of all the matter around us.
So, in chemistry, an atom can be defined as the smallest particle of an element that can take part in a chemical reaction. Atoms of most of the elements are so reactive and they do not exist in the free state, or you can say that as a single atom. They maximum exist in the combination with the atoms of same element or another element. There are as many kinds of atom as are elements. These atoms are very small in size, but one question always in our mind that how to represent these atoms. Today we are going to learn about the representation of these atoms or elements by using symbols. We can define a symbol as a thing which represents or stands for something. When we say the symbols of elements, we mean that we are talking about symbols of the atoms of these elements. As an individual, for our identification, the first thing we require are names. And some of them are having their nicknames also at home, right? In the same way, when we need to represent an element and mainly the atom of a particular element, we also require their names, their nicknames. When we talk about elements, along with their main names, we need to symbolize them. And how we can symbolize them? By using their symbols. The first, Dalton was the first scientist who has given the system of symbols to represent each and every atom of an element. Basically, these symbols representing an element as a whole as well as the atoms of an element. So we can say that whenever we are writing any symbol, we can say that this is the symbol of an atom of a particular element or simply a symbol of an element. Right? The first system of symbols were given by Dalton. He has used different symbols to represent different elements. But these symbols which were given by Dalton was little bit confused and it was not at all adopted. Right? But the idea of symbols were led to the discovery of modern symbols which we are discussing in today's life. The symbols of different elements we know in today's life are the symbols which are known as modern symbols of elements. Right? Let's have a look on some of the symbols. First of all, when we talk about modern symbols, let us discuss the significance of these symbols. Why we are using the symbols for different elements. The first significance is these symbols always represent the name of a particular element. When we use the symbol of an element, by getting the symbol, we can know about the name of the particular element. As well as these symbols represent the atom of elements. Third significance. These symbols are very important while writing a chemical reaction. Whenever we are writing a chemical reaction, instead of writing the whole name of an element or a compound, we use the symbol of these elements. So, in exam, you might get question to write down about the significance of these symbols. So, main three significance are there. First, it represents the name of an element. Second, it represents an atom of an element. And the third is the symbols are used to write a chemical reaction. Okay, I hope you have understood. Now, when we talk about the system of modern symbols, our scientists have used first letter and along with first letter, they have also used some another letter to symbolize these symbols. and mainly they have used two languages to write down the symbols, English and Latin, right? Some of the elements are having their symbols which includes the first letter of their names. For example, let me give you some of the examples. First, hydrogen. In hydrogen, the symbol we are using, that is the first letter of its name, that is H. Second example, we can also use oxygen. In oxygen also, what we are doing? We are using the first letter of its name and we are writing the symbol as O. There are some of the elements in which we are using more than one letter. Let me give you one example. We are having magnesium. In magnesium, as a symbol, we are using the first letter of its name, that is M, but along with M, we are using the third letter of its name, that is small g. So the symbol of magnesium is Mg. But here you have to remember one thing. Whenever a symbol of an element includes two letters, so the first letter should always be a capital one and the second letter in the symbol is always a small letter. For example, helium. Here also we are using the first letter of the name, that is H, along with the second symbol of the name, that is E. Right? So here the H is capital and the second letter, that is E, is the small one. You have to remember this thing. You cannot write the second letter of a symbol as capital alphabet. It should be a small alphabet. Right? I hope you have understood the system of symbols. And it is very important to learn the symbols at least of first 20 elements. We will discuss it and we will revise the symbols of first 20 elements also. Along with these symbols, some of the elements are having their symbols which are derived from their Latin names. We are having some of the examples. Let me share with you. For example, sodium. When we talk about sodium, its Latin name is natrium. In the language of Latin, the name is natrium. And here we have taken the two first letters of the Latin name to represent its symbol, that is Na. Again, you can see that N is the capital one and the second letter is the smallest. The next example, we are having potassium. When we talk about potassium, its Latin name is kalium, and here we have used the first letter of its Latin name, that is K, as a symbol of potassium. One more example we can see, iron. The Latin name of iron is ferrum, and here again we have used the first two letters to symbolize an iron, that is Fe, becomes the symbol of an element. So sometimes we use English letters to represent the symbols of an element. Sometimes we take the symbols from their Latin names, as I have given you some example. Some more examples are there, like silver, the symbol is capital A, small g, Ag. And gold is having the symbol Au, right? So these all are the elements which have derived their symbols from their Latin names. I hope you have understood the system of symbols and the importance of symbols. Again, I am repeating, it represents an element, it represents the atom of an element, it represents the mass of an element, and again, it is having much significance while writing the chemical reaction.
Since the old days, scientists were eager to represent different elements in the form of symbols for ease of representation. In this video, we will learn about history of symbols of elements and how it became better and better with time. 1. Greek symbols. In the very old time, Greeks were aware of only 4 elements: water, air, fire, and earth. They used geometrical symbols to represent them and combination of these symbols to represent intermediary matter. For example, moist things were represented using symbols of water and air. Warm things were represented using symbols of air and fire. Dry things were represented using symbols of fire and earth. And cold things were represented using symbols of earth and water. 2. Alchemist symbols. Alchemists were the people who used different methods to transform a less valuable matter into gold. This process is known as alchemy. They were the old chemists who used to mix different elements together to create new type of potion, or medicine, or matter. These people also used various shapes as symbols to represent elements. 3. Dalton's symbol. With the progress in science, scientists started discovering new type of elements. In 1808, John Dalton, an English scientist, tried to name the various elements based on pictorial symbols. For example, hydrogen element was represented as circle with a dot at center. Oxygen was represented as a transparent circle. Carbon was represented as a shaded circle. These symbols were difficult to draw and hence they were replaced with an even better system of symbols. 4. Berzelius symbols. In 1813, John Jacob Berzelius devised a system using letters of alphabet rather than signs. These symbols were easy to write and remember. For example, hydrogen element was represented as letter H. Oxygen element was represented as letter O. Helium was represented as letters He. In today's time, we use modified version of Berzelius system. The modified version of Berzelius system is also known as system for determining symbols of the elements.
I hope you have well understood today's topic, that how to represent an atom using their symbols. On the basis of the topic which we have discussed today, I have given you one question. You have to write down the names of the elements along with their symbols. Right? I hope you will do this question in the register. For further query, you may ask during online session. Thank you. Have a nice day.